Walk right into the sun,
Hand in hand.
Boom, boom, boom. Walk right into the sun.
We won't.
What up, y'all? We're
You
back.
gonna say it with me.
We're back. And we are the Mavens. God damn.
No, keep it.
That part.
No! Move. Get off of me. Back your ass up. Okay, we gonna try standing up this episode.
My name is Carlos.
I'm Ebony.
And we are the
Mavens.
Mavens. Yeah.
That was so corny.
You know what? I want to take a time to shout out everybody that's been showing love, supporting us, sharing with your friends, your coworkers, your family, subscribing to our channel. We appreciate all of y'all. Sending y'all love from ATL, wherever you are. We're sending love to y'all. In today's episode, what you want to talk about, baby?
I want to talk about this thing that everyone wants, and it's so interesting when people ask this question. The question is, what do you want? Right? And the first thing people say is, I just want to be happy.
Wait, is that how they say it? Well, how the fellas say it?
I just want to be happy.
Nah, this is a real question though. A lot of people want to be happy. They ask us, are we happy? And it's this idea of happiness that everybody's searching for to an extent. So that's what we want to talk about today. Happy. So when you think about happiness.
So wait, first, let's
Okay.
backtrack. So I was talking to Carlos about that, and no one ever has asked me that, but then I've never considered like even saying, I want to be happy, because I've never aspired to be happy, because honestly, my life is full of peace. And so because of that, I feel, even though peace and happy are two different things, for me, happiness is such a like momentarily thing. Like
It comes and goes.
for me,
Yeah.
my experience, like when I'm with friends or with people and I'm laughing, like can't stop, like I'm happy. If I'm with people that I haven't seen in a long time and we're having intimate, connecting type of conversations, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I can't laugh all day. I can't connect with people and friends all day. So for me, happiness isn't like, I want it.
But you can do things that make you happy.
I mean, to me, like, you experience happiness, but like to be in a constant state of happiness.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
So it's like,
Yeah, no, that's
I
real.
don't even want to be in a constant state of happiness, but I do want to be in a constant state of peace, which I live my life full of peace.
Right. Peace, joy, which is from within, would you say?
So joy is from within, because you always say it's from within.
Yeah. Joy is from within. Happiness, things, people can make you happy. You go out to eat. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, I've been waiting for these wings. It make you happy. But then when you hangry, when you hungry.
Yeah, happy is just such
Then
like
you're like, I'm hungry. I'm not happy because I'm hungry.
But I just hear a lot of like,
So it comes
especially,
and goes.
like single women. I just want to be happy. I want to be with someone to be happy.
But why they say that though?
I don't know. Like, I don't even know what that means.
Is that this like fairy tale, something that you see on social media, this unrealistic idea of what life...
Because I don't think it's unrealistic when it's not genuine or authentic of what you're looking at on Instagram or social media, because that's not even authentic. So then how do you define happiness?
Right. Okay. Let's back up. So to me, I feel like this conversation should start with this basic question that we've always asked, like, who are you, right? Because I feel like when you understand who you are fully and you're grounded and you're confident in who you are, then you won't allow these earthly other things, people's opinions, social media, to sway you from who you really are and what you like are called to do. So I think that's where the conversation should start when it comes to like being whole and like fulfilled. And
But like when I asked my classmates, I asked them, what was their definition of being happy. And one of the answers was, one said when she can witness and basically contribute to the people around her that she loves to make sure that they're good. That makes her happy.
Service.
The other person said that peace makes her happy. And I forgot what the other person said. But it was interesting that one of my classmates said that making people around her comfortable and giving them what they need and making sure that they're good makes them happy. And it's not because like she doesn't have kids, but she's a very giving person, like very mama bear.
Yeah.
So everyone's definition could be different.
Definitely, everybody's is different.
But even with her definition, you can't be at a constant service 24/7 in the sense that you still got to work.
But you don't have to be.
But I'm just saying, like, in my mind, I think people want to be happy all the time.
Right, but if you wake up at 8 o'clock, you go serve the homeless, right? You're happy.
Yeah, but you can't serve the homeless 24/7.
But you don't have to. That one act can last you for the week.
For who? But then, so that means you're not happy for the rest of the week?
No, I'm
Are you
just
saying it'll just last you the whole time? So
I'm just saying you don't have to be in constant act of doing something to like.
So then how long does happiness last?
You can't measure it.
Well, people want to be it all the time.
First of all, why you say it like that?
Because
people want to be it all the time.
I think I just get so frustrated. People say, I just want to be happy. It's like,
but you can't.
Go get it.
Well, first of all, you can't.
Where is it?
You can't knock them for wanting to be happy because
I can't knock them, but it's like, if you want happiness, you're telling me that you're not happy.
That's true. That's true.
How do you that's like saying I want $500 million. I don't have it.
So if somebody's saying like I want to be happy, what can they do? What do you think?
Well, I don't know what happiness is because my mind is only going to like therapy clients in the past where they're like, I just want this person to do this. And it's like, so your happiness now depends on someone else.
I see. Okay.
So it's like, okay, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
I just want to be able to come home and do this. But that's still dependent upon the atmosphere based on someone else in the atmosphere. So it's still dependent upon someone else. Like, when are you going to take responsibility of your own happiness?
Right. This is a very...
So the other part was we talked about like people, like celebrities that we think that are happy or...
Because I've heard Cardi B say, she said this multiple times.
Baby, turn towards the camera.
She was like, now I got all this money. She was like, I feel like sometimes I was more happy before I hit all the fame and stuff, before I had all this money. So it's very interesting when you talk about celebrities, some of the things that we as regular people, that we aspire to be, like, oh, Beyonce and Jay-Z, they may be goals. Or,
yeah,
if you see
Cardi
those
B
things,
is very vocal about like not being 100% happy.
Right.
But she gets on Instagram with her kids and they're like laughing and she's happy for that moment. But she doesn't consider herself to be a happy person.
And you know what? I feel like...
That's like Robin Williams. R.I.P. Like,
R.I.P. man. It's so sad.
He had happy moments, but he wasn't happy with his life.
For the people that don't know, people may not know. Robin Williams was a comedian.
If y'all know who Robin Williams, just log off.
Baby, no.
Yes.
Robin Williams was a comedian who lived his life.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
He was making people laugh, and then he ended up committing suicide. So it's very interesting that...
So sad.
It's very interesting that you look at this person and you be like, oh, this person is so happy because they're full of joy, they're telling jokes.
They got money.
But on the inside,
they're not.
They may be lacking something and led them to committing suicide.
Just like Cardi B.
Right.
So, like, we talked about one person that, celebrity, I said, well, you want to share yours first?
No, I don't remember.
Oh. Well, I said that I don't think that this celebrity is necessarily happy, but I think they're at peace.
Who?
And that was Jay-Z.
Yes.
I don't consider him to be a happy person, but I think he indulges in experiences.
Yeah.
A lot of moments of happiness, like with his family and stuff like that. But I just think he lives a life full of peace, so that his life full of peace allows happiness to reside when it happens.
And I said Oprah. I think when we think about where Oprah is now in her life, 60 plus.
I think Oprah is.
But I think at one point, I don't know if we could have said the same thing. And I'm talking about mid 90s.
Oh, I don't know.
Chasing after her career. She's had weight insecurities at one point. She was doing a lot of things to kind of fit this image, you know. But I feel like now, the Oprah that we see now, over the last 10 years even, at peace, be on her nature walks, just living a great life. And we do see these celebrities, and obviously they have a lot of money. The money doesn't make them happy.
It don't. Every broke person be like, give me some money.
Because I know people, like, I remember this guy way long time ago when I was a kid. He was a crossing guard. And this man seemed so happy. He would wake up every day and do something so basic, which was like a crossing guard, something so simple. And he was living a great life. You know, he wasn't like a billionaire, millionaire, not touching a lot of people in the world, just a crossing guard. And he was so happy, you know? So you don't have to have all these great things.
And the reason why I brought up celebrities is because, like, you and I both know who they are as far as, like, the name.
Right.
So I'm going to say a name, and you tell me if you think that they're happy.
All right, go ahead.
Saweetie.
I think that she's transitioning. I feel like she's working on herself and becoming happy. But I do feel like, and she said this, I saw an interview with her and Kevin Hart. She said this, that there was a time, and I think it was after the relationship with Quavo and that was whole transition where she was.
I was going to say obviously they
transition, but I love Saweetie.
Saweetie.
Beautiful, very articulate, just a good, intelligent person. But I definitely see her. Now let me ask you, I'm a named person, and you tell me you think they happy. My girl, Kim Kardashian. What you gotta make this sound? She happy?
So Kim is a tricky one.
Okay. Uh-oh, it's getting real, y'all. It's getting real. We about to get to it. Let's get to the smoke, as Carisha would say. Go ahead.
I'm trying to see how to articulate this because in my mind...
Because I know what I think, but I want to hear what you think.
If she's really... So I didn't look at the Jay Shetty interview.
I love Jay Shetty, by the way. Jay Shetty...
So that was like her most recent current state in her mind right now. So I don't necessarily know. But I think in Kim K's mind, she believes, based on her capacity, that she's happy.
Why are you trying to make this sound so complicated?
But to me, the potential she could be, where I see happiness to be, she hasn't gotten there.
Okay.
So I think in her mind, she believes she's happy.
I'm thinking post-marriage. Now she's in a new phase of walking in her purpose, which is the legal stuff. Jay Shetty asked her if she can go back.
See, this is girl. He gonna take up.
If she could go back, if she would do everything that she's done again, or if she would do law school. And she said, I would just do law school because there's so much purpose behind it.
And so let me clarify what I mean by her capacity. Like, first off, Kim has been in the limelight for a very long time.
Yeah.
She's been in the limelight longer
than not.
Right. Her years of being alive, she's been in the limelight longer than not. And so I believe a lot of times you begin to be molded into this personality, this mogul, and you lose yourself to a capacity. But in her mind, she's the brand. She knows who Kim K is as the brand. But at the core of who she is, if you strip everything away from her, I think there's another level of Kim K. So, yes, she's happy right now in her bubble, in her mind, but in reality, no, she's not.
Now, let's transition a little bit. To be really straightforward with you, I wasn't happy until I met you. And the reason was I felt like I found my purpose, but I just felt alone. I've told you this before. This is nothing new.
Baby, you never said that you weren't happy at all until you met me. That wasn't like the conversation.
I really wasn't 100% happy.
Oh,
I felt like
that's
something.
So sad.
You know what?
Come on, Bookie.
There you go. Hold me.
Oh, Bookie.
I felt like something was missing. But when we got together, even though I didn't have
So now you're contradicting because I'm like, see, he said he got him a girl that made him happy. I just want to be in a relationship and be happy.
No, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got work to do.
Well, guess what?
Well, listen.
Your girl was happy before Carlos. In my mama voice.
I'm about to say, you do
Before
not.
Carlos.
Yeah, right.
My mama and all my aunties call Carlos.
Yeah, get it right. Now,
Carlos.
you don't talk like that. Every now and then it'll come out. Every now and then.
What'll come out?
Your mama, your little accent, Houston accent, it just eases
That
up
ain't
sometimes.
Houston, that's just Stephanie accent.
It's country.
She ain't country.
Okay.
She just Stephanie.
Shout out to my mother-in-law one time. I'm hungry,
Hey,
mama.
mama.
Cook for your boy. Anyway.
I'm full.
So, yeah, this is very interesting. I would say I felt like I identified my purpose. I knew who I was. I was.
So what is happiness to you?
Oh, I'm happy now. I'm so happy. I wake up every day. I'm so clear in what I'm doing. There's no like confusion.
So what about being in a relationship, all of a sudden you became happy?
I felt like I was alone. Even though I had a lot of family and friends around me, I didn't have anybody to share these things with. So for me, it starts with knowing who I was and then my work, because that's important for who I am. Like what I do is very important.
Yeah.
And then being able to share it with somebody, you know?
So the other thing is, I'm so happy you're happy now. That was so sad.
It was not sad. Everybody's got a journey.
So, people, like the young people at the table last night.
We were at graduation dinner last night with 3 students.
Oh, yeah.
They were ages 18, 19, 20. So go ahead.
No, 17, 18,
No,
and
who
20.
was, the boy was 17?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
17, 18, and 20.
Okay.
So, we talked about dream job or whatever. And like, not even just them. So they shared what their dream job was or whatever that was, or, you know. But I remember back when I was their age, you think that having this certain job or a certain amount of money makes you happy. And like we know people, you know people that are making 6-7 figures and they're not really happy.
Unfortunately.
Or they get the dream job and they're not really happy.
They not.
Or they get the relationship and they still not happy. So like, it's so important for us to just kind of really just be very cognizant and be aware and be intentional about what you mean by I want to be happy. Because you need to know how to define it for yourself.
But
what?
I do know, and I agree with what you said early on in this video, happiness comes and goes.
Yeah.
So that's why some people would say you want to chase after joy, because joy is from within and it's not something no one can take away from you. There's a difference. But most people do chase after this illusion of happiness.
I know.
So,
and I think social media is to blame.
I do
and
too.
The lack of the self work that we don't do on ourselves.
Right.
That doesn't reveal what true happiness is.
Yeah.
Because what is happiness to you?
Right.
What is happiness? What makes you happy? And is it attached to other people? For Carlos, it was.
It was at that time.
So you're saying that your happiness has evolved?
I would say my happiness has evolved because I've evolved.
So if I died right now?
Shit. What you trying to... Now, if you die right now, I will not be happy.
I wouldn't.
And again, it goes to happiness comes and goes.
I wouldn't be happy.
People...
I would be depressed.
It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
So
But-
then if that were to happen, I'd be like, I just want to be happy. And the way I'll be happy is to bring him back.
So to wrap this up, I would say,
Sad.
if you're chasing after happiness, you're chasing after the wrong thing.
Now we're going to exclude people who are grieving. Because that's such a hard place to like see what happiness is when like you just lost like a loved one. You know what I mean? Like that's like you really just all you want to see is happy. Like those are when the statements are like, okay, you good. Like I get it. Yeah, I want to be happy
But
too.
okay, on that note, DC Young Fly.
What about it?
He just lost his partner. Everybody knows he's talking about it. I heard him speak at the service, and it's very clear that
I'm
is he
conflicted,
happy?
though.
Is he happy? No, he's sad.
Yeah,
That's the human nature emotion.
Yeah.
But is there joy from within, and is he confident with the higher power that everything works out and everything happens for a reason? Yeah, I believe that. And so for anybody that's watching this, happiness, don't chase after happiness. Stop saying that you want to be happy all the time. You see people on social media doing trips and all this stuff that they fake putting out there.
Some people do be.
They do be doing that, but
no, I'm saying some people do be happy and some people don't be happy.
right. But people just gonna show you the good anyway. So don't believe all this social media stuff. But what you should be chasing after is this inner joy from within. This joy that the world can't take away from me, that nobody can take away. So, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode.
So I want to know in the comments.
Yeah.
I want to know, like,
yeah.
what is
your definition of happiness? Are you happy? Let us know.
what makes you happy?
Are you chasing after happiness?
Have you even considered asking yourself about happiness?
Right.
I never like searched for it, so that's why I'm like, some people haven't thought about it.
Yeah. Well, follow us on Instagram. I'm at C Mavens.
At Ebony_Noir, EBONY_NOIR.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Hey, take care of yourself. We love y'all. Hit us up if you got any questions or topics that you want us to talk about. Bye.